am Noriko Bulford, and this is Uncut News. The national vote recount is likely to be completed a week ahead of schedule. Everything now focuses on the largest electoral district, Region 4. In total, there are 12 workstations counting the ballots. With an average of 80 boxes per day, there is a projection that the process could be completed by Monday, June 8th. The Organization of American States on Thursday said results from the nearly complete recount are credible and can be used to declare results. This comes in the wake of repeated concerns by the APNU AFC that the elections were not credible. The OAS acknowledged that the recount has uncovered some issues, but they are not unique to Guyana's elections, saying, quote, "Despite some inconsistencies in the electoral materials reviewed during the recount, as is normally the case in any electoral process, the OAS mission has no reason to doubt that the results emanating from the recount will be credible. A declaration based on these results would lead to the installation of a legitimate government." End quote. Today, Guyana joins 140 countries in celebrating World Environment Day. This year's theme is biodiversity, the collective term for the variety of life on Earth, including the 8 million plant and animal species on the planet, the ecosystems that house them, and the genetic diversity among them. Human activity is comprising this complex, interdependent web and threatening the lives and livelihoods of millions of people. And, speaking of the environment, if this doesn't worry you, I don't know what will. Since its commissioning in December, the Leezar Destiny has burned billions of cubic feet of natural gas, thus releasing tons of CO2 into the atmosphere. This is in spite of the fact that the Environmental Protection Agency said the burning of excess natural gas, called flaring, should have stopped since the end of December 2019, but due to mechanical glitches with a gas compressor, over 9 billion cubic feet of gas was flared. On average, the operation flares 15 million cubic feet of gas per day. Conservationist Annette Arjun Martins warns that this is a massive amount of greenhouse gases being released into the atmosphere, saying, quote, "At 15 million cubic feet per day, this is equivalent to approximately 800,000 tons of CO2. Given that Guyana deforests 10,000 hectares annually, and this equates to approximately 10 million tons of CO2, it can be implied that this daily rate of flaring equates to 800 hectares or 2,000 acres of forest being cleared daily. Oh my. Before we continue, feast your eyes on this sexy-looking Mazda Miata. This and others are available in Guyana for sale at BM Soat Auto Sales. Check out their showroom at Lot 9 Kroll Street, Georgetown, or call telephone number 231-8451 for inquiries. All hail the Queen. There is a new Miss Earth Guyana. Despite cancelling this year's pageant due to concerns over the Rona, organizers of Miss Earth Guyana have selected Berbetian CINTIANA Harry as the 2020 Queen. Also, the organization announced that Dr. Omesh Balmakun has been selected as the pageant's new national director. While Harry has been declared this year's Miss Earth Guyana, it is still unclear if she will be taking part in any international pageant, again due to the Rona. According to Big Smith's Newswatch, on Thursday afternoon, a man was observed breaking the curb off of the newly constructed East Coast Demerara Highway in the vicinity of Nonpareil. The publication said the owner of Best Buy variety store had ordered his employee to do so, and that permission was obtained from the Buxton Falls Neighborhood Democratic Council. But it turns out both the Ministry of Public Infrastructure and the Neighborhood Democratic Council denied ever giving the businessman or anyone associated with him any permission to break the security feature from the roadway. It should be noted that the curb in question was not even directly in front of the businessman's property, but rather the property of another private residence. The United Nations believes that emergency measures to stop the spread of the Rona have put millions across Latin America and the Caribbean at risk for food insecurity. The World Food Programme says that the number of people experiencing severe food insecurity could quadruple from the current 3.4 million to 13.7 million in 2020. The WPF noted that areas of particular concern include Haiti, where the number of people in severe food insecurity could more than double from 700,000 to 1.6 million, and the dry corridor of Central America, where it could increase from more than 1.6 million to close to 3 million. In Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru, WFP said that the restrictions could increase severe food insecurity among extremely vulnerable Venezuelan migrants from 540,000 to more than 1 million. If it isn't obvious by now, you should probably consider starting a kitchen garden. I want to take a quick moment to tell you mobile gamers that you can get your Call of Duty mobile triggers at Triple B's Enterprise. Each purchase comes with a keyring or finger sleeve. Call them on telephone number 649-3679 to arrange delivery as far as Linden and Berbice. Now, here's some news for you old people in foreign. The National Insurance Scheme has instituted new measures with regard to the verification of their status for the collection of pensions. According to a press release from the NIS, all pensioners residing in Canada and the United States of America are required to make contact with the respective consulate office in their country to have their statuses verified to facilitate the continuous payment of their pensions. Wait, isn't old age pension like 100 US? Maybe 150? If you're living in foreign and you seriously need a $100 check to survive, you need to take your old ass back home. You clearly did something wrong. And in news in the region, apparently the Bahamas has a huge CRAPPO problem. In response to a resurgence of the invasive cane toad, the authorities there have activated their CRAPPO killing task force to address the problem. The Bahamas cane toad problem was first discovered in 2013 in Lyford Cay, and it was only handled after the country basically declared war on the toads. An investigation is underway to determine if the toads were transported inadvertently from Lyford Cay or if there was a new introduction of the species. And finally, Jamaica's newest millionaires are also among the nation's youngest, as they are 11-year-old Dejon Brown and 15-year-old Kimberly Thompson. Both are among the latest winners of the DIGICEL Shake to Win and Donate promotion. In addition to winning 1 million Jamaican dollars, the winners were given an additional 200,000 to donate to charity. Brown said that he will spend his money on a new laptop and possibly a video game, while his donation went to the St. Patrick's Foundation, while Thompson said that she has plans to invest her money, saying, quote, "I plan to invest in stocks and put away some in an account. I also want to help my mom and buy some appliances for the house." She added, "My mother is a cook at a school. However, due to the Rona, she is no longer working, so I want to help her out a bit." End quote. She, too, is making a charitable donation. However, hers is going to Blossom Gardens Children's Home in Montego Bay. Oh, isn't that beautiful? By the way, we censored the children's faces because I know some of you are bold enough to ask the Pickney Dam if you could hold a towel or two. Reporting for Uncut News, I am Noriko Bulford.
Hey Guyana Uncut viewers, thanks for checking out Uncut News. Subscribe by clicking on this button down here or click over here to watch more news. Goodbye for now.